In today's video, we have some updates on the contract status of some top WWE stars such as Bobby Lashley and LA Knight, but first let's talk about the status of MVP. MVP has made some comments in the last few months that he feels like he needs a few more matches before he retires and that his wrestling boots are not hung up. He's also made many comments about how Triple H had a chance to put the Hurt Business back together but declined, and he confirmed that at least he has talked to Triple H about the idea. He appears to have not been happy about the decision, and MVP is not expected to be back with WWE as his contract is set to expire, and he recently showed up to confront Josh Barnett at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport and said, "My contract with a company who I won't mention right now is about to expire and I'm not going back." He also added he's not retiring yet and there's a few things he has to do before he hangs them up for good. He challenged Josh Barnett for a fight at Bloodsport. Josh Barnett said he'd be happy to have MVP in the ring anytime. He said, "This is the land where the Hurt Business cashes the most checks, so you can come here on your own or you can come here with the posse." Cedric Alexander is still under contract with WWE. However, Shelton Benjamin is a free agent, and there's also been many updates on Bobby Lashley, including him saying he has a boxing match in Vegas lined up already. His contract with WWE is reportedly up this week, and if there's not a new agreement reached, he still plans to continue to wrestle. According to people close to him, another MMA fight is not off the table as well. He said he had surgery and was told he wasn't supposed to be back for 6 months, but it's been 6 weeks, and he has his brace off and is working out. He thinks he'll be cleared in less than a month. He is still close with MVP, so it is possible they are on the indies or sign with another promotion together. There's still a chance we see Bobby Lashley in WWE again, but he recently said Vince looked at him like he was a star and he had a connection with Vince, and he said he doesn't really have a connection with Triple H and that they haven't worked enough together to know each other. Tamina is not expected back on WWE TV, possibly signaling the end of her wrestling career. However, she still is signed with the company and could transition into another role. It doesn't necessarily mean she will be released. We'll have to wait and see what the next update on Tamina is. Someone that we now know for sure is staying in WWE is Natalya. There were reportedly interest in her outside of WWE had a deal not been reached, and her leaving was a real possibility, but Natalya and WWE have reached a new multi-year deal before her contract expired. Free streaming service Tubi is interested in investing in a wrestling product for its own platform, but the discussions are apparently for something from scratch instead of an active promotion. Actor and former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. has been interested in starting his own wrestling promotion for a few years now, and he says he is closer to the finish line than he is the starting line, and he is in talks with some networks and should have an update soon, but this could be an option if other plans fall through. Tony Khan purchased Ring of Honor in March of 2022, and he recently said that Ring of Honor could benefit from becoming AEW ROH or AEW Ring of Honor. He thinks it would only help grow the Ring of Honor brand and said Ring of Honor could be televised in the Warner Brothers Discovery family. We'll have to wait and see if the change becomes official. Let me know in the comments what you think and if you agree with this decision. Tony Khan has also been in the headlines lately for a meeting that he recently had with Shane McMahon. He said this was his first time meeting Shane McMahon and that a mutual friend set the meeting up. The news of the meeting went viral when someone at the airport they were meeting at came in and took a picture. Tony Khan said he really enjoyed talking to Shane McMahon and that he is a very smart person about wrestling. He also said he doesn't think Shane McMahon is doing anything with WWE. We'll have to wait and see if anything comes from this meeting. Beth Phoenix is no longer under WWE contract as her contract with the company has expired. Adam Copeland is currently off AEW television dealing with an injury, so if she is to appear in AEW, it'll likely be once he returns. She has been backstage at AEW shows before, but no official word on if talks have happened between her and AEW. She would not be able to use the last name Phoenix, but she could go by Beth Copeland. If you watch NXT or TNA, you are likely familiar with TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordynne Grace, as she has appeared on NXT TV as part of NXT's partnership with TNA, and news recently came out that she had her TNA contract amended to end earlier than expected and is now up in January 2025. She has made a good impression with WWE, and there will be interest in signing her once her contract does expire, so it'll be interesting to see if she re-signs with TNA or makes the official jump over to WWE. Another big WWE contract update is for the megastar LA Knight. LA Knight recently restructured and extended his WWE contract for a large money increase and will be staying with the company for a number of years. LA Knight was close to signing a new 5-year deal in September of 2023, but the deal didn't happen at the time, as it was being reported that Knight and WWE was far apart on the salary side. Let me know if you are excited to see LA Knight remain in WWE for years to come. Thanks for watching and subscribe to see more wrestling content coming soon.